Hello guys, Beastie here with another video, and today we are going to be doing our prediction video for week 10. But first I am going to have to go over what I got right and got wrong. We just had a week 9 review. I still have to talk about the Patriots-Ravens game that I really want to talk about. But Texas Jaguars got right 26-3. Jets lost 26-18. Colts Steelers won 26-24. Broncos won 24-19. Ravens won 38-17. Yeah, never mind. 37-20. I don't know what I was talking about. 37-20. Then I started getting some right. I'm 1-4, but trust me, it does get better. Right here, 24-9 Bills win. Chiefs won 26-23 on 2 game-winning field goals. So I am 2-5, and then 3-5, 4-5, and then 4-6 because the Chargers had to lose for me. The Chargers had to win for me. I mean, that score was 26-11, and I am 1-4, 2-4, 2-5, 4-5, 4-6, but 5-6 here, 5-7 here. Bears did not win. Trubisky only threw for 125 yards. And then the Buccaneers and the Seahawks and the Cowboys both won. So I finished 7-7 this week. It was my worst week in a while. I think it's tied for my worst week all the way back in like early. But let's do better week 10. Tonight we have the Chargers at Raiders. Raiders I think are solid. I think Raiders are gonna win. Josh Jacobs might get another 28 carries. Here we go. Ravens, the Bengals. Ravens are so bad and the Ravens are so good. It'd be really disappointment. Same thing for the Bills. It's really disappointing. You've lost to the Eagles. Almost lost to the Dolphins. Those were 2 tough games for you, Bills. You better come out and be ready to play against the Browns. Browns have not had a good season so far. Keep it up. Keep that going, Buffalo. Chiefs, Titans. Patrick Mahomes, they think's good to go. There's no way Titans are beating Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs. Dolphins, Colts. I know Jacoby Brissett is hurt. That Brian Hoyer is still better than the Dolphins. Giants, Jets. I'm going to this game. That's why I'm making this prediction video so early. I mean, I shouldn't make it early because of the Thursday games tonight. But that's not why I'm making it. I'm making it because I'm going to the Giants-Jets game. I'm leaving Saturday night, so I can't be doing like a Sunday video before the 1 o'clock games like I usually do. I have to get these out in advance. Giants, though, over the Jets. Jets just lost to Dolphins. Them or the Bengals are the worst team in the NFL. So I'm going to go with the Giants. Rams, Steelers. Rams are a very solid team. I think a lot of people are underrating. I would not be surprised if in the NFC all 3 of these teams make it to the playoffs. The 49ers, Seahawks, and Rams. Would not be surprised if all 3 of them went. Lions, Bears. Damn it, I want to say Bears because Bears are my Super Bowl favorites going into the year. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I already think they're too far behind for the playoffs. But they do have a shot to win this game, I think. I am going to pick. It's just if the Lions offense can manipulate that Bears defense. If the Eagles put up 22, I think the Lions could put up more. I'm going to pick the Lions. That one's once again though I'm not too sure. Cardinals Buccaneers. This is gonna be a good game, honestly. 2 teams I think are really underrated on both. Both teams I think are underrated. I think both teams proved it last week. Cardinals having a good showing against the 49ers, and the Buccaneers having a good showing against the Seahawks. It sucks the Cardinals have such a good division. I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers here, but this could go either way. I like Kyler Murray, and I think Jameis Winston is very underrated as a quarterback right now. I watched this guy. I watched Strong Opinion Sports, and he says he likes giving quarterbacks like 2.5 years for them to really, really improve and to show that they're going to be a leader of the franchise. And if Jameis Winston stays good off the field, I think he is definitely the Buccaneers guy. Panthers, Packers. Packers just had a really bad game against a mediocre Chargers team that has been destroyed because of injuries. I'm still gonna pick the Packers, but they need to bounce back after having a rough week. That's how good teams are, and the Packers will tell me this week if they're a Super Bowl team or not. I think if they come out here and dominate and destroy the Panthers, I'm gonna say they're a Super Bowl contender, and they're gonna be right up there and probably maybe the championship game or whatnot. But if they lose to the Panthers after losing to the Chargers last week, I'm going to say they're not even a Super Bowl contender. If they lose to the Chargers and then the Panthers, two mediocre teams back-to-back weeks, I'm going to say they're not Super Bowl contenders. So this says a lot. I'm going to pick the Packers. By how much, I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Falcons, Saints, I don't even think that's a question. Vikings, Cowboys, going to be one of the better games. These last two games are actually really hard to predict. Now, I saw Colin Cowherd post, he did a YouTube post, one of those picture things, and you can ask a question. And he said, are the Cowboys back in the race of Super Bowl contenders? And no, they're not. You see who they played the last 2 weeks. Let's just be real here. They beat the Eagles and the Giants. Both teams are not good. They lost to the Jets. And if you're losing to the Cowboys, you're losing to the Saints without Drew Brees, I can't say you're a Super Bowl contender. And nothing against Teddy Bridgewater. The Saints might be probably a Super Bowl team with Teddy Bridgewater as their starting quarterback. So nothing against the Saints. It's just you can't beat the Saints without Drew Brees. You lost to the Jets first week. Sam Darnold comes back. Jets have looked awful since that game. I'm going to say no, you're not. I'm going to give the Vikings the win, actually, here. Come on. All right, and then the 49ers, Seahawks. I think 49ers are riding high right now. I'm going in for an upset there. And I'm going to have the Seahawks ending off all the undefeated teams. And I think the Seahawks are going to be riding high 8-2 while the 49ers swoop down to 8-1, fighting for that top best seed against the Patriots for the entire NFL. Patriots have a bye week this week. So do the Texans, Jaguars, Eagles, the Broncos, and Redskins. And that's it. So after this, I think Bengals are going to be the only defeated team, and then no undefeated teams left after Week 10. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time. Peace out, y'all.